Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Tika Carr. And Tika writes to ask why it is that we cannot remember our soul's purposes and the lessons we are trying to learn in this life. And my answer to this is that, first, this is a very ancient question that people have wrestled with for centuries, but my personal take on it is that the reason we cannot remember things like our past lives, the ultimate purposes of our soul, the lessons we're trying to learn, is because if we remembered it, we wouldn't be able to learn it. I think that we need the distance of not knowing these things to actually be able to fully learn the lessons. For one thing, if we knew all of these things that we came with, our past lives, the parameters of our lessons, we would try very hard to avoid the difficulties that might be involved, which in many cases means avoiding the lesson. And by not knowing these things, we are free to be led where our attachments take us to learn the lessons that they are attached to. So that's my take on that. Now, is there a way that we can learn these things? That's an entirely different question. And I would say that through meditation and through work with things such as karmic disentanglement, which we talk about in the Third Degree book, that yes, there are ways that we can learn at least part of the lessons that we're working on, part of our soul's purposes, and certainly learn about our past lives. However, I don't think that we can learn those things that would prevent us from learning the lessons. I think that those things will remain a mystery, that the soul simply will not reveal them because it would defeat those purposes. But I think there are many things that we can learn about our relationship to our soul, its purposes, and the nature of our incarnations. And again, those would be the ways. And karmic disentanglement includes things like soul retrieval, it includes advanced meditation, and even simple meditation. And I would say that this would be very much the best way to go about trying to learn more about your soul's purposes, and certainly your past lives. So I hope that answers your question and gives you something to think about, and until next time, may you blessed be. Today's vlog is brought to us by the term Great Right.
Great Right. In Wicca, the term Great Right is given to the physical representation of the union of goddess and god. In symbolic terms, this union is represented by the insertion of the athame, representing the god, into the chalice, representing the goddess. The Great Rite may be celebrated in other ways as well, including in some cases the physical union of a priestess and priest. Another term for the Great Rite is the Greek hierogamos, or sacred marriage. The Great Rite is considered one of the most sacred ceremonies of Wicca.